Hello everyone, welcome back to Maxine Loves Crafts. I'm Maxine and thank you so much for taking time to spend with me, in your day. It really means a lot to me. And you guys, I'm almost at 3,000. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. So today I am in for the first time What Would You Make? Hosted by Brenda from Rustic and Lace, Christine from DIY Craftaholic, and their guest host is Glue La La. So ladies, thank you so much for putting this together, and I'm always so thankful and blessed to be in collaborations. Seriously, it's just awesome. My video is going up a little late, but better late than never, I like to say. Okay. So I'm already working on my first one here. I got this board at the thrift store for, I think it was $4.49. It's such a beautiful board. There are a couple pieces missing on the corners, but you don't really notice it at all, like when you're looking at the board. So I thought it was a great deal for $4.49, and I love cutting boards. They're definitely one of my favorite things to use. So I have this beautiful transfer from Tammy at Happiness Created. Thank you so much, Tammy. She sent me this whole big rolls of this stunning transfer. So I'm going to use some more of it today and put it on my cutting board. Now, because I've never used a transfer that was rolled, so when I had unrolled it one time, it had caught on some pieces. So some of the pieces are missing off of the transfer. I look at it like it makes it look more rustic, so I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me at all. Right now, I'm kind of going through all the pieces that I have. I went through and cut all the pieces into smaller portions so I could manage them better without making any more mistakes on them, basically. And I chose two. This one with the cow, the pig, the lamb, and the rooster. And you'll see here, so I was really concerned about making sure I got my cow to fit perfect, right? But in that, I didn't look up to see that it's kind of a little bit too far to the right. Because see, it fits on, but I've got a little bit too much left over on the left. I should have moved it over just a hair. I really need to work on transfers. I'm kind of new at them, and I definitely am not great at them yet. But it still looks so beautiful, and I still love this piece so much. It's going to stay in my kitchen forever. And, it's for me. If it was for someone else, then that would be a problem. Maybe that it's off-centered a little bit. But, yeah. It was so, there wasn't enough room hardly at the bottom. So I was really concerned about getting it in the middle. The cow. And I didn't pay attention. As I've already told you guys. Sorry. I'm just so upset about it that, but it still looks really good. Wait till you see the finished product. It's stunning. Transfers are so much fun to work with. They take something basic and make it look very high end. So that's what I love about them. And they're not hard to use. You just have to really think about the whole project to make sure that you get everything centered correctly. If it's rolled, you want to make sure you roll it out slowly so that nothing grabs. These are the things that I've had to learn the hard way. Okay, there you go. I put the top one on. It says does it say Organic Farms, I think? But it's got the little windmill. I love this piece so much. I hope you guys like it too. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, it says American Farm. There was one on there that says Organic Farms, I think. But I went with American Farms. Look at that. It's my pig, boy. His little nose is right on the edge of that cutting board. You see that? That's okay, though. Hey, he's on there, and he's not cut off. That's what matters. I do want to take this time to mention that the playlist, along with all of the guest and guest host, their channels will be linked in my description box down below, along with anyone that I mention in this video. Okay, so let's move on to DIY number 2. So I have this wood round from Dollar Tree, and I also have this butterfly that I've had in my stash forever, absolutely forever. And I thought, let me do something with, this wood round and this butterfly. They're both that, the butterfly's the MDF wood, but this is that chippy wood, real cheap chippy wood. But it doesn't matter, you can't tell, right? So I'm taking my bonding boss that, again, I got from Tammy, A Happiness Created. Thank you, Tammy. And I'm going to do half of it in the white, and I'm going to do the other half in the blue. These are both Dixie Belle paints that she had sent me. If you haven't used Dixie Belle paints yet, I'll tell you what. They go on like butter. I'm telling you, just like butter. So I wasn't sure at this point what I was going to do with the butterfly. I thought I was going to take this Dollar Tree, what are those wall plaques, the sticky ones? They've got new ones out now, and I happened to get a hold of 2 of them, one with the birds and one with the butterflies, and I only got one of each. I thought I was going to put that on the bottom half of my wood round, but it's not big enough. So I would have had to turn it sideways, and I didn't want to do that. So at this point, when I'm painting this butterfly, I'm thinking, because I'm going to actually paint the butterfly, but instead I have to change my mind when that wallpaper, I guess you'd call it, doesn't fit on the bottom. So that's why I go ahead and I go with the blue. So I put my little masking tape across there, and I'm going to paint this with that blue. Oh, I wish I could remember the name of this blue now from Dixie Belle. If you want to get this blue, let me know, and I will put it in the description box for you. Here is the wallpaper I was telling you about. These are new as far as I'm concerned at Dollar Tree. I had never seen it before. The bird one is also very, very beautiful. They're such pretty wallpapers. And I thought, okay, this is looking, better than I thought it was going to, right? So I take and I put the wallpaper on the butterfly. Now, I did take my pen and I went around it, but you're never going to get that perfect, cut, because your pen is not exactly on the right spot. So I do have to take my finger sander and go around and get all the extra off. Okay, so now I have this welcome. I got all these stencils from the Goodwill bins. This is my first time getting to use them, so I was really excited about that. I probably paid, I don't know, $1.25 for these maybe, and it's a whole ring of them. If you guys don't know if you have a Goodwill bins in your area, you gotta check it out. I'm telling you, they're awesome. Like, you pay per the pound. It's amazing. I am stuck. Like, it's really the only Goodwill I want to go to now, because my Goodwills are not very good, but the bins is the best. Okay, so I'm taking ink. Now, my Waverly paint is really starting to get thick, and I've noticed a lot of people are saying that too when they're using it. So I've been adding water. It seems to help, but man, it's just coming so thick. It's almost like it's oil, but thick, like old oil. It's really clumpy, and I don't know. It's just gross. But once I add the water to it, it seems to really thin it out and help. And obviously I had some bleedage. So now I'm going to take the white bonding from Dixie Belle, and I'm going to go around and try to cover up all that black, that it had bled on. I don't know any tricks as you see, I use the sponge, but I always, not always, I guess, but I'd say 90% of the time I get, my paint bleeds when I use a stencil. So I'm trying to practice on that as well. Okay, so I'm going to take, you know, that brain game from Dollar Tree. I take 3 of those pieces, put it on the back of my butterfly. Oh, I love this so much. It's just so cute. Now, I had all those other butterflies that I had from Dollar Tree. I've had them for a long time, and I thought I was going to get a chance to use them, but they didn't match the blue. So I didn't go with it. Now, I am bow challenged for sure. So you're going to see me here as I'm trying to figure out how to make this bow. Like, I really need one of those bow dabbers. I so need a bow dabber, I think. I think it'd make my bows so much more beautiful. But then again, I've heard that learning how to use the bow dabber, it's, you know, that's difficult too. I always get stuck when you're trying to dovetail them. Do I go up? Do I go down? So I have to sit with my scissors and like hold it in that direction and say to myself, okay, is this right? Is this going to go? Is this going to dovetail me, or is this going to give me like a what is it? You know, when it's cut the wrong way, it's like an arrow going straight down. See, I have to sit and think about it. Yeah. It's okay though, right? What are you gonna do? Okay, so I'm gonna take my bow. Oh, I love this ribbon so much. I think I got it either at Hobby Lobby on sale after Christmas, or I might have got it in one of my Michael's grab boxes. But it's such pretty ribbon that I would never buy on my own at full price. Never. So the bow doesn't want to stick on, so I take a clamp and I put it on for a little while. And there she is. Oh, so cute. Yeah, I really like this one. I think it's so pretty. I would say it's a little bit different for me. It's not usually something I would do. So I like it when I do something that I think is kind of out of my comfort zone. That's what I love about playlists and collaborations, is it makes you create stuff that, you know, is different. And this playlist is, I like watching it, and now I'm so excited to be in it. Again, what would you make? Make sure you go check out all 3 ladies' channels down below, along with the playlist. I'm going to be the last one on it, so I hope you make it to me. Okay, here's another box I got at the bins. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. I really like boxes too. There are certain things that I like to create with, you know, cutting boards, rolling pins, boxes. And so when I see them, I pick them up because I like them. But I thought, you know, I'm going to use this either as like a napkin holder in my kitchen, or like when you have a cookout, I could put knives, forks, and spoons in there. So all I do was dry brush it white, you know, with some Waverly plaster, which I had to put water in. Here is Ballerina. I was going to say Priscilla. Don't know why I was going to say that. Ballerina by Waverly. Again, I had to add a ton of water to it just to get it to spread. You know, I don't know what's changing in Waverly, but it's really getting bad. So I take it and I paint her pink, and she's so cute. I think I got this pig at Walmart. I'm almost sure I did. Okay, so I'm getting her all painted up. And then I thought, you know, I needed something else on it. I thought about putting a decal, like going downstairs and getting my Cricut or my Silhouette and, you know, putting something on it. I just don't use my Cricut hardly at all because I don't know how to use it real well. Whereas on my Silhouette, I know how to use that. So, yeah. But, okay. Now I'm going to take, and I'm going to put, I thought about Farmhouse farm fresh. I thought about all these things, right? I thought about putting napkins, but I didn't want to box myself into it. I could only put napkins in it. So these are new. I just got from Dollar Tree. I had never seen them before, but they're a whole row, which is cool. I like that. Now you could cut them apart if you want. Don't ever be afraid to cut your stamps apart to create something with them. You absolutely can. I don't want to lose any of them, so I like the fact that they're kind of in the rows attached. But with that, you know, I can't clean the stamp off the way I want to, so I do have to go in after I get my Farmish. I put Farmish. I have to go and get all the ink that had gotten onto, you know, to like around my word, which is not a big deal. It was just like I did with the white paint, right? So, yeah. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to finish putting it on there. These are pretty nice stamps. I like the size. Now, I had just bought IOD stamps, alphabet stamps. I don't know. I think for the spring collection it was from IOD. And that's a great collection to have as well. But this was a different size. That's why I went ahead and picked this up too. You can never have too many of different sizes, because, you know, everything you create is all different sizes. So this was a really cute size stamp. Okay. I hope you guys like this video. If you would love to give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. If you would love to do it, I would appreciate it. And I want to thank you guys again for getting me almost to 3,000. I cannot believe it. I would have never guessed that I would get here, but I'm so, so happy, so blessed, and so grateful to each and every one of you who hit that subscribe button, who show up for me time and time again. You know who you are. I know who you are, and I'm so, so grateful. So yeah, it's amazing. You guys truly make me feel special and cared about, and I'm just so blessed. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this on. Okay, I went ahead and, okay, see that, what I did? I kept that in because I wanted to show you. So I put my glue on without really paying attention where I was going. It was way in the wrong spot. It was not working because I had a glue up top. So I go through, take it off. Then I go back and I put the glue on the legs. So that way I know that it's on there. And then right in the middle, so it gets on one of the middle slats. There we go. Now that's so much better. But yeah, this box is so cute. I really like it. I paid $2.99 for it at the thrift store, and it's so, so precious. Oh, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you, ladies, for letting me be a part of your playlist. I'm truly grateful. And those ladies are so talented. You got to check them out. I'm sure you all know who every single one of them are. They're just fabulous. But you guys, have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.